Russia is on the brink of multiple breakthroughs. A lunar base by 2040. Outhouses year-round? There must be a mistake. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this one. Recently, I've heard of all kinds of good optimistic news. I've heard of gigantic plans for innovation, modernization, development and education plans. Russia is even planning its own moon mission. Roskosmos, the Russian Space Agency, announced that Russia will have a moon base by 2040. It looks like Russia is on the verge of multiple breakthroughs. That's great. Way to go. Then, a few days ago, I read a different kind of news. RBK, quite a reputable news agency, announced a report by Rosstat, the government agency responsible for statistics. Rosstat made a research on much of one mundane issue, availability of sewage in Russia. It turned out that 22.6% of Russian population doesn't have access to sewage. In other words, every 1 in 5 Russians is forced to go a few times a day to do their things outside to an outhouse built on top of a waste pit, year-round. Huh? Well, it gets worse. 40.9% of large families with 3 or more children don't have access to sewage, and 29.7% out of them use waste pits to go answer calls of nature. At first, I didn't believe it. We are on the verge of multiple breakthroughs, for God's sake. And the toilets? There must be a mistake, I thought. Rosstat is the government-funded agency. You know those bureaucrats, they must have mistaken. So I researched a bit. Turns out there was another report by an international organization, WaterAid, made in 2016. It's called The State of the World's Toilets. According to WaterAid, 23% of Russian city dwellers didn't have access to clean, safe bathrooms. So Rosstat was right after all. In WaterAid global list, Russia scored lower than Bangladesh, Congo and Brazil. Moonbase, you say? I wonder if Roskosmos is going to install sewage and plumbing in the lunar base. If I was a Russian cosmonaut, I would triple check it before taking off to the moon. I have a thought. Take it with a grain of salt. Perhaps, just perhaps, instead of spending trillions on modernizations, innovations, space flights, we should install plumbing everywhere first and build every Russian a warm, comfortable flush toilet. Perhaps before getting into a new space race, we should win in flush toilet race first, or at least come in honorable place. Oh boy, I think I'm going to take a lot of shit for this video. Thanks for watching, stay relieved, and keep on tuning in.